2020 Optic Fast Break Basketball 4-box picker team break number 15. We did roll Pelicans by the box. So we're just going to do it exactly how I have it up on the screen here. So box 1 is this one right here. So our throne will get any Pelicans cards in this box. We're doing no vet base except for some of the bigger guys. Obviously LeBron, Luka, Giannis, stuff like that. So, but no vet base. So thrones box is this one for the Pelicans. Second box is this one, Slavic. Third box is this one, Dustin. Fourth box is Lefty Boo. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 straight down. 1 on top, 4 on the bottom. Pelicans by the box. So first up, our throne. Did you move everything or have a moving company? It was just me and my brother. We moved it all. Granted, we didn't have like a whole lot of stuff to move. I mean, we got stuff. We got business stuff. I mean, it took up a whole, you know, I think it was a 20-foot U-Haul, 20-foot U-Haul plus a bed of a truck. Plus I got like probably another good 3 or 4 truckloads of stuff that I need to bring. Maybe even a couple more, like outside toys that my son has, like some bigger stuff that it just wasn't like super important at the time, but we just, we move it all ourselves. All right, here we go. First up, box number 1. Yeah, I've never even used a moving company. Would have been nice though, I can tell you that. Again, as soon as we're done with this Optic Fast Break, we're going to get the Bowman filler going. And then once we get that Bowman filler going, I'll post up some more basketball breaks. And then we got to kind of savoring that Prism football here. I don't want to say last because it won't be the last break, but kind of savoring that Prism football here for a little bit. I can't wait to do it. I will post up more of that too once we break it. That and Bowman. So stick around. Okay, here we go. First box. Move company charged $10 per stare for the move. He didn't read on the. Wow, $10 per stare. Very interesting. Yeah, luckily, like I said, we didn't have like some extraordinary amount of stuff. Luckily, our house is like much smaller than where we're at now. Pelican spot, but I mean, it was still a pain in the ass to move it all. As you can imagine, LeBron, James Harden, Kevin Porter Jr. for the Cavs. Red, Isaiah Roby, 54 out of 85 for the Mavs. Mavs going out to Nathaniel S. Reddish rookie autograph for the Atlanta Hawks. Nice. Hawks going out to Nino. Cam Reddish rated rookie fast break autograph. Pelicans. Giannis. Middleton, fast break. RJ Barrett. Hachimura blue, 31 out of 50. Who had the Wizards? Todd H. Nice, Todd. Fast break blue, number to 50. Curry. LeBron insert. Purple, number to 95, Weatherspoon for the Spurs. That was the first box. Got some decent rookie prisms in there. Uh-oh, baby's crying in the background. Pelicans box number 1. I think he's still trying to get adjusted. He hasn't been sleeping too well. Throne with box number 1. He's not digging that. Box number 2 is Slavic. Box number 2 is Slavic. The door is closed. Donovan Mitchell, red, number to 85, Jazz. None. Harden. Ben Simmons. Hachimura. Johnson. I always want to say Jordan. Cam Johnson for the Phoenix Suns, going up to Eric. Rated rookie fast break auto. This is a little black cat, a little bit of white on him. Old black and white, mostly black cat. Schofield for the Wizards. It's a small little guy. He had a crooked tail. Zion. Box number 2 is Slavic. There you go, Slavic. We found he was at like a PetSmart, like the local, how PetSmart puts cats. You know, they put the cats up in there from like the local animal shelter or whatever. And he was there, and like everybody, like all the other like kittens that came there, whenever like he came there with them, like are all gone. He was like the last one left. Probably because he had a crooked ass tail. John Morant. Grizzlies. Probably because his tail was crooked, but my wife wanted him, so we got him. And yeah, it was crooked. We just thought maybe he was born that way, but whenever we took him to the vet, he said it's probably somebody, whenever he was a baby, stepped on a damn tail. So sad. Where'd that Zion go? Zion, Pelicans box, Melly, John Morant, the rookies. Fox. Another Ja Morant, the rookies. Wife is allergic. Yeah, my wife actually was like crazy allergic to cats. But I don't know. This cat's like, I don't know. She's fine. I think maybe it just like grew on her, or so, you know what I mean? It's just being around it. Like, but she like I know whenever we were dating in high school, she would come over to my house and we had cats, and she had cats too, so it was weird. But she'd like pet our cats, and her face was like blown up. It was crazy, just from like petting our cat for like 2 minutes. But I don't know. It's just like, I don't know, grew out of it, or just LeBron base. It's crazy. Get hyped up over base. Grant Williams, 18 out of 85. Celtics red. Yeah, my wife wants one of those hairless cats. I don't want any more animals, man. I'm over it. We got enough. I got enough shit to take care of and do every day. Melly, number to 95, purple for the Pelicans. Box number 2. I don't know. I like those hairless cats, though. I think they look cool. We're closer, the house is bigger, but we're closer to the bedroom with the baby now. It's not so many, well, maybe not like super closer, probably a little bit closer, but definitely less walls between the two. Okay, Pelicans in this one had a Melly purple, Melly base, and a Zion base. So box number 2 is Slavic. Go. Hey man, it's a work in progress, man. Well, I got doors to put up in here too. Well, I'm already looking at the what's it called, soundproof stuff. Anyways, I was already thinking ahead, but just haven't pulled the trigger on any, but I was just trying to see how it would go for the first week and really first couple of days, but by the time you order stuff and it takes forever to get here, probably be a week to 10 days or so, but seeing how the first little bit went and then see what all we need. But I have been looking at some of those, and then the doors to this room is, they took them off. It was like an open, just office space that they used it for, which is what I'm using it for too, I suppose. But office space, but they took the doors off, leave it open. But should probably get the doors put back on. boxes. I don't know. Much bigger. There's 1,000 at the last house. I want to say, I don't know, a lot bigger. Alright, second box. Luka base. Zion, the rookies. Box number 3 is Dustin. Culver for the T-Wolves, fast break, nice. Keldon Johnson, purple, 83 out of 95 for the Spurs. Big John, nice. Yeah, basements for sure. Yep, basement, basement, basement. Yep. Luka insert, RJ Barrett. Embiid red for the 76ers. Yeah, I know certain areas don't have basements. I don't even know if I've been in a house that doesn't. Yeah, I've been in some houses that only have a crawl space. That might have only been a trailer though. I don't know. But yeah, basements is pretty much standard. Covington. Fultz Hollow. Bold. John Collins, fast break for the Hawks. Paul George for the Clippers, 36 out of 50. Nice. Alexander Walker, Pelicans. Okeke for the Orlando Magic. Fast break rookie signatures. Orlando going out to Chris F. Chris F. Have you ever heard of we've gone through this exercise before. Hachimura fast break for the Wizards. Todd, we've gone through this exercise before, but some like regional foods that people like. I know one big one like in Pennsylvania is pierogies. Pierogi is basically you could put whatever you want inside, but basically it's a dough ball with like mashed potatoes inside, and you could put like mashed potatoes and cheese, mashed potatoes and whatever. But pierogies, like a lot of people on the West Coast or a lot of people down south don't even know what a pierogi is. Do you know what a pierogi is? What else is there? All right, so I'll do that here in a second. You can boil them, you can fry them, like put them in a skillet. Never heard of it. Pierogi. Search it. I don't know how to spell it. P-E-R pierogi. Check it out, man. Pierogi. My wife actually I'm gonna have her give us some pierogies actually. Alright, box number 3 was Dustin right here. That's like the horseshoes in the Midwest. What's a horseshoe? I eat them all the time. Yeah, pierogies are good, man. I'm trying to think of some other like regional food around here. Pierogi for sure. What's another big regional food? Yeah, you gotta get Mrs. T's. No, Mrs. T's isn't the best, but it's probably the most well known. I don't know the exact amount. I didn't. You're kind of going into me. Wow, impact's going hard into me. Well, I mean, I don't have the exact number on me right this second, but I'm sure if you're really that interested, I can find it out for you. But I would say it's in like the 2,500 range. Quail? No. What's up, Amada? Things are going well, man. Thanks for asking. Hope things are going well for you. Tremont Waters, fast break. Windler, Cavs. Yeah, we already did one 4 out of 85 red. We already did one flawless tonight. Yep, we already did one flawless. Julius Randle for the New York Knicks. But yeah, like I said, I don't know the exact amount as like we didn't get anything new put in. Like we didn't paint, like have somebody have to come and paint or like new carpet or whatever. They actually had new carpet put in like before we even bought it, which was cool. So we didn't need to do anything. So I just Luka, Giannis, this is the last one. Yeah, box number 4, which is Lefty Bill. What was that? John Smith reporting for duty. So Craig hit him with timeout. How much acreage is, no, not as much as I wanted. It's 2.8, like I was talking about before. Bogdanovich for the Jazz, number to 95. I didn't get as much as I wanted. Like initially I wanted like a whole crap ton. I was talking about like a crazy amount, like 20 plus, but I was able to kind of tone that back down to a reasonable amount because I would have never been able to keep up on like 20 freaking acres. But around here, it's like 20 acres isn't like an outlier, you know. It's not it's not like everyone has 20 acres. It's not like crazy common, but at the same time, it's here in PA. It's like not out of the ordinary for somebody to have that much, but it would have been too much for me. I wanted it, but it would in the end it would have been too much. Well, that's what I wanted, man. I wanted freaking trails, wooded area. Yeah. Oh. Oh, not bad though. Pink, Alexander Walker, Pelicans. Pelicans, what was that? Lefty Boo on box number 4. Pink is numbered to 20. Wow, 12 out of 20. Very nice. Yeah, I think this was just under 3. So, not as much as I wanted, but sometimes it's a little bit of a give and take, you know. Got some other things checked off. And that's probably about reasonable for me anyways. Luka base. Cody Martin. That'll do her. But no, the one house that we looked at was like, it was like 25, and it was the shit. That was the one, if you remember me talking about it last week, I said about like the oil and gas rights. It was like a divorce situation, and the wife was like absolutely a lunatic. But we didn't get 3 acres. I mean, it's fairly large. I would say it's, I don't know what the average is in PA, but it's, PA stuff is usually situated on a decent plot of land. But One thing that we didn't, here we go on a recap. One thing that we didn't, like, we weren't going to paint. We were like, we liked the paint how it was. It was fine. We, didn't really, we don't really like to paint anyway, so we didn't feel like, Windler red. Oh wait, that pink is in here. That was hold on one second. We did get a pink. It's out of 20. Alexander Walker, Pelicans, box 4 is lefty blue. We did get a Zion base 2. That was in box number 2, which was Slavic. But we didn't think about like all of their pictures that they had up, and then once they take their pictures down and your TV's down, take your pictures down, TV's down. And then they got all the fucking holes still left over, Didn't really factor that in too much, so that kind of sucks, but we'll see what we can do about that. Keldon Johnson, Paul George blue, Hachimura fast break. Not a bad 4 boxes there. LeBron base, Grant Williams red, John Morant. Like I said, we did get some Pelicans. But they were by the box, already had them team bagged up, so they have been excluded from the recap. Hachimura blue out of 50. That's a really nice one for the Wizards. Autographs: Julius Randle, Okeke rookie autograph, Cam Johnson rated rookie autograph for the Suns, and Cam Reddish rated rookie autograph for the Atlanta Hawks. That was 1920 Optic Fast Break Basketball 4-box pick your team number 15. Thank you guys.